What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Welcome in. What I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna show you guys uh where you want to live and digital nomad guide to Puebla. And it's been a while since I did a video, so let me just bless y'all with the Puebla, Mexico. This is Mexico, by the way, guys, not Puebla, Colorado. This is Puebla, Mexico. So we're gonna do a quick digital nomad guide to this city. Uh, Surprisingly, Puebla is a big city. Like I don't know why every time I heard of Puebla, I thought it was like a city that's like maybe like 400,000 people, but it's a big city. I was here um twice. This is my second time. This was my second time in Puebla. And the first time it was during the pandemic, so stuff was kind of like open and closed, so I didn't really get to venture out, but being here the second time, like it's a big city. It's a big city. It's the fourth largest city in the country, and it's known for the architecture, and some food. And like you guys can see right here in the map, it's quite close. I want to say it's 2 hours away, or like an hour and a half from Mexico City. So this is for people who want to get away from Mexico City. Maybe you've been in Mexico City, Guadalajara, Tulum, Playa del Carmen for a while, and you want to kind of like switch it up a little bit for a few. Pueblo is a good spot for that. And yeah, so we on Puebla right now. The weather here in Puebla is similar to how it is in Mexico City. So if you guys are in Mexico City, it goes from 15 degrees Celsius to about 25 degrees Celsius. So that's about what, 54 degrees Fahrenheit to like 70 some, 75, 76 around this time. And just keep in mind here, guys, that there is a active volcano just north of here. I was here, let's say 2 months ago, and the volcano had exploded, and it was like dust, like volcano dust everywhere. So just keep in mind that the weather is good, but you have an active volcano, so you know it could be a lot of stuff going on. So just keep that in mind. So there's not really a specific time you should go. There is a rainy season in the summer, so just keep that in mind. That in the summertime, it's rainy season. It's the rainy season. Um, Now let's kind of get into where you want to live. Uh, Puebla, if you're like depending it's like Puebla's for everybody who has a different type of budget. So if you're more of like the backpacker, if you're not like a digital, maybe you're a digital nomad, but you're like more of a backpacker digital nomad, Centro is going to be where you want to be. That's where all the hostels, cheap hostels are. They got hotels here, so you're going to be in the action. I would stay away from, you know is that east of Centro? I would just kind of stay closer to La Paz, going closer to La Paz. You have a lot of museums here. So actually, I think I just seen one of the museums was Amparo. It's a good, nice museum. You can go over there, get you some, um, get you some food. Like they got good semitas. Uh, their food is more like traditional. Like they got their own specific, like poblano, if I'm not mistaken, type of cuisine. So uh, yeah, they got some good restaurant, cheap eats over here. Bars over here as well. But I try to stay away from this area because it could get a little bit sketchy at night. But during the day, it's a vibe. It's a good time. Another area I recommend is La Paz. If I was to compare La Paz to like Mexico City or Guadalajara, it's closer to like a Condesa. So they got the you know restaurants there. You got you know different types of bars and stuff. But this is more of a like a relaxed vibe. Uh, I like La Paz. Whenever I'm in Puebla, I'm usually over here. Actually, one of my favorite co-working spaces is up here. It's called Workosfera. Workosfera is right here, man. So the thing about Puebla is, I wouldn't say it has a lot of co-working spaces like how Mexico City does, but this one right here is a beautiful co-working space. Actually, it's probably one of my favorite co-working spaces in all of Mexico. They have an outside, area for you to work. You can work inside. The people in there are nice. You can kind of see like, what's going on here. Um, so you can work. They got free coffee. You know, obviously you're paying for the coffee. I meant to say. So you got coffee on tap, water on tap, and I forgot the girl's name in there. She's so nice. But yeah, you have inside you can work inside, switch it up, work outside. Kind of like you have the best of both worlds. Um, there at this co-work. And that's the only co-working space that you need. You have other ones, but that's the to go spot. That's my spot. Workforce for. So yeah, La Paz, is a good place to stay. They got the Starbucks there. Um, you know, if you want to get some cafe, they got some cafes over here. Actually, Puebla's not like a city like it's full of cafes like how it is in Mexico City. And maybe even Guadalajara. Mexico City has more cafes, obviously, right? So, Cholula, La Paz is a good place to stay. Cholula is obviously the next one I was gonna say. Cholula is a good spot to stay if um, you like some more like history. They got colonial churches there, cobblestone streets. They got the Pyramid of Cholula up there too. It's more of like a college town. Cholula is. They got the university over there. Let me get this out here. There's a university over here, so you have a lot of college folks over here. But they got a good nightlife here. Mantra nightclub. If you just stay on 14th Street right here, you're gonna find all the nightclubs if you want to party. Container City. It's a good vibe. And San Pedrito is a good spot to pregame. I like San Pedrito. They got some good music over there. So yeah, if you want to kind of turn it up a little bit, this is a good spot to stay in if you want to be around a party. But I wouldn't want to live here during while I'm working because it's kind of far away from everything. Like you want to be closer to like La Paz and Centro. So that's why I recommend living in La Paz because you're close enough to Puebla, Centro, and you're also close enough to Cholula where you can party if you want. It's like a 10-minute ride. I want to say. Let's see how far it is. 10-minute ride from La Paz. La Paz, Puebla. I want to say it's like like a 20-minute. Damn, it's 20-minute ride. Cause I swore it was like it's faster. I don't think it's a 20-minute ride. Maybe that's during the you know rush hour. But it's like 15 minutes. Get you an Uber. Another thing, Ubers is all you need. 10, 15, $7 Ubers, $6 Ubers all day. Um, so yeah, that's another spot that I recommend depending on what you want to do. And Angelopolis is another spot that you want to stay. So somewhere around here, close to the center. This is for the people who got a little bit more, money. They got some high-rise apartments, shopping malls, restaurants, bars. A lot of big companies are over here too as well. Liverpool. I think I was going to the gym over here. Smart Fit. They got Smart Fit in there. So yeah, if you want to spend a little bit more, you can live over here. With the high rises and stuff. But like I said, the spot that you want to stay in for the most part is going to be La Paz. If you want to be a little bit bougie, you go down south, which is Angelopolis. Is a good spot to stay in as well. Things to do in the city, you got the historical center, which is the UNESCO World Heritage. You got the pyramids, like I said, in Cholula. You can try the different mole poblano, chiles en hogado, semitas. They got the cathedral, and like I said, you could go to Cholula. Cholula has a lot of historical spots, places to visit if you want to do that. Um, yeah, so it's it could keep you entertained as much as you can, but like after a while, it starts to get boring in here in Puebla. I'm gonna keep it honest. I think if you want to stay here for like 2, 3 weeks, it's perfect. You could do a month, month and a half if you want to, depending if you like it. It's cheaper than CDMX, cheaper than Guadalajara. Some spots could be a little bit more expensive in Puebla. I mean, depending on what you're buying. Like as you guys know, like the dollar is plummeting against the peso. So just to keep that in mind. So stuff is a little bit more expensive as I remember in 2020. So just keep that in mind. Um, so yeah, that's what I want to say. What else do I want to mention? If you want to practice your Spanish, they got some Spanish schools. Like I said, it's a foodie's paradise here in Puebla. You eat some good food here. But other than that, that's all I would say. Like I said, give it a month, 3 weeks, see if you like it. Um, and yeah, I think that concludes this video. So guys, like and share this video if you want to come to Puebla. Use this as a guide. Museo Amparo also is a good museum. Let's see if we can see a video. Museo Amparo. Yeah, got some nice little stuff in there, man. Some nice little thing, pop you you know, a edible and just watch and just go in here and just catch a vibe. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.